11 habits of website visitors that will completely change how you write website content. Hey guys, welcome to this video. By the end of this video, you're going to be able to improve your website. I mean a lot. I've discovered 11 different things that people do, and this is going to be to your advantage because people tend to do the same thing as the crowd does. And since that's the case, you can use psychology when you're designing your website content. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so now. Hit that subscribe button down there, turn it from red to gray, and don't forget, ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I upload a video or when I go live, which I do several times a week. You don't want to miss out on that. I also have a free course at the end of this video that you can grab, $97 value, absolutely free. Now let's get started. Let's look at all the ways that these people are doing some of the same things. The first thing you've got to realize is that people look at websites for the most part now on mobile devices. Now there was a study 10 years ago that said that people always look at an F pattern, an F pattern being they favored the left hand side of the screen. But that study is 10 years old, and now people are looking at websites on their mobile phones. So it's totally changed the way they look at your website. If you want to see if that's true for your website too, just go into Google Analytics. It will show you how people are visiting your website. Is it mobile or is it desktop? You'll be able to see. I think you're going to figure it out that the majority of the people in the world are viewing your website on a mobile device. There are 4 billion people who have mobile devices in the world right now, and out of that, over 1 billion of them are using smartphones. A couple other things you need to realize is that people on mobile phones don't read all of your content. They scan your content. They'd also prefer that you presented your content in an accordion type style where it actually folds out. If you remember these things and understand they're looking at your website on a mobile device, you're going to increase your conversion rate. Number 2, people who are looking at your website actually scan information. So with that in mind, what you want to do is you want to have headers and bullet points underneath those headers. That way they can consume your site much faster and you're going to get more conversions. Number 3, people are like really impatient. It's been said that people viewing content online are like the attention span of a goldfish. Okay, they don't wait very long for much. So you've got to get to the point. You've got to hook them with really catchy headlines, and that first paragraph needs to really draw them in. If you do that, you will increase your conversions. Number 4, you want to create a visual hierarchy. What's a visual hierarchy? Well, basically it's saying that you're breaking up the content on your website. You want to leave plenty of white space. People love white space. Don't put a whole bunch of sentences together where they have to scroll through an entire paragraph. Maybe 1, 2, maximum 3 sentences in a paragraph with some white space between that and the next amount of content. This will make them consume your content a whole lot more, and guess what? It will increase your conversions. Number 5, people look at lists with bullets. If you were to list a whole bunch of information and you didn't have bullet points, and then you listed a whole bunch of information and you did have bullet points, guess which one's going to be read more? The one with the bullet points. So if you're listing information and you have lists, make sure you use bullet points, because if you do, it will increase your conversions. Number 6, words in all caps seem to get more attention. It's been found through studies that if you put something in all caps, people think it's more important and they're more likely to read it. So you can put some of your headers, some of your headlines in all caps, and you're going to get more attention to your website, and more content is going to get consumed, which means you're going to increase your conversions. Number 7, people are craving organization in their lives. Nowadays our lives are pretty cluttered. It's pretty chaotic out there. There's so much information coming from so many different directions that they welcome some organization. So when you're designing your content, make sure it's well organized, make sure it's well spaced out, make sure it's well thought out. If you do that, they're going to read more of your content. Do not do the dreaded wall of text. Oh my God, nobody wants to read that. They want it organized, they want it clean and neat, and they want you to get to the point. If you do it this way and you realize they want organization, you're going to get more readership, you're going to get more people consuming your content, and you're going to get more conversions. Number 8, your visitors prefer consistency. And what do I mean by consistency? Whatever style you start out with on your content, make sure all of the content is in that same style. If you have 3 paragraphs in a picture and then 3 paragraphs in a picture and 3 paragraphs in a picture, you're going to be in good shape. But if you switch it up and you have a whole lot of paragraphs in one picture and then 5 pictures and then 2 pictures and then 3 more paragraphs, it's going to confuse them. They want organization. You need to get your website organized. It needs to look clean and neat. And guess what? It's a whole lot easier to make it clean and neat than it is to make it cluttered. And if you have it clean and neat, they're going to read more of your content and you're going to get more conversions. Number 9, people's eyes will gravitate towards a video thumbnails. These are so very important, guys. If you put a video thumbnail within your content, people are more likely to click on it. It's been proven they're 4 times more likely to watch a video than they are to read content. It's quicker, it's easier, and they don't have to think as much. So you need to start embedding some videos into your content and making a thumbnail with a video play button, because their eyeballs are just naturally going to gravitate towards it. That's what they do, and they're going to consume more of your content, and guess what? You're going to get more conversions. Number 10, people are very influenced by color. Color is so very important, and it actually will create certain emotions in people that you need to realize. Now I want to put a chart up on the screen here. Let's check it out real quick. But you can see all these different colors here. You see balance, peaceful, trust, creative, excitement, friendly, optimism, and then down at the bottom you see some of the other emotions there. Now look at all of the different companies that are in there. You look at Dell and Lowe's and HP and Oreo and Pfizer. They're all in that trust and strength area. Okay, if you look at, say, fast food, you're going to be looking at Taco Bell there. You're going to be looking at a whole bunch of different brands of food in that creative area. And in excitement and bold, you're going to see Coca-Cola in there. You're going to see Exxon and Ace and Canon and Avis. These colors, guys, mean so much. You've got to incorporate these colors into your website. It's so very important. All you have to do is look at the big brands out there. Look at Burger King, look at Taco Bell, look at McDonald's. They all have some form of red in their logo. That is something you need to incorporate in your website. What message are you trying to get across? Pick the colors that match your brand and use it, because more people are going to stay on your website if they feel comfortable there, if it matches the feeling. And if more people stay on your website, you're going to get more conversions. And the last one on my list, and it's so very important, people want to feel like they're in control. Now, how can you incorporate this on your website? Well, think about pop-ups. How many times have you seen a pop-up and you couldn't find that little X to get rid of it? That made them feel like they weren't in control. Pop-ups are great. As a matter of fact, it's been proven that pop-ups can increase your conversions by 1,375%, which is pretty good, but make sure they're in control. If they don't want to fill out that pop-up, make sure you have a clear X somewhere where they can exit out of that. If they can't exit out of it, they feel like they're being forced to do something and they're going to click off of your website. That's not what you want to do. You want to keep them on the website so that they'll read more, so that they'll consume more, so they'll buy into your brand. And guess what? You'll get more conversions. Okay, guys, so that's my list of 11. And as you can see, you probably went through this list and said, yeah, I've had a pop-up before and it really irritated me. Or, yeah, there's certain colors I do like on certain brands. You probably fell into the same category. Maybe you even said to yourself, yeah, I always gravitate towards that little thumbnail that has the play button on it. I almost always do that. You could probably see yourself in one of these 11 steps, if not all of these 11 steps, because we're all pretty much wired the same. I want to really thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And keep in mind, if you like videos like this, share this video. Don't forget to subscribe so that you know when I put up a new video. Now, subscribing will make you a subscriber, but it won't notify you. You got to ring the bell. You got to ring the bell so that you're notified each and every time when I go live or when I upload a video. That way you don't have to go hunting and searching for it. Hey, time's important nowadays. I don't want to have to go through all my subscriptions and figure out which person has put a new video up. I want to be notified, so I turn on my notifications. When you click the bell next to that subscribe button, you have a choice. You have a choice and you want to pick all notifications. That way, every time I upload a video, every time I go live, you will be notified, and you don't have to waste your time going to search to see if I've done a new video. I will come to you and I will let you know, and otherwise you could spend your time doing something else. Thanks so much for watching this. And by the way, I mentioned that course below. It is a $97 course. It's click and learn, absolutely free. I also have some links down there on other courses I have. Feel free to click any of those and learn about that additional information. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.